let us go to what might be the agenda page, and we have hot off the press an agenda item from Rose related to homework 4. So Rose, homework 4 submission issues.
Yeah, we have one group of students, and I haven't had a chance because we talked about this last night, and we end up rather late. I haven't had a chance to go in there and really try to tease apart what's going on. But when they run the test locally for homework 4, everything passes. It seems to work. Then they upload everything to the AutoGrader. And they get an error on the last cucumber test, and I believe the cucumber tests are included. I mean, I don't think the grading, I don't believe it has anything to do with cucumber tests, unless I'm wrong. The test checks that the flash alert is present on the screen, and it says that it fails because the flash message is not within the given text that evaluates the body of the default Rails homepage. And the homepage should be routed to the movie's index, so no one can figure out why this is happening.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to your Spock, and we'll just have a look at how your how things are hooked up. You're right. And you've got your So you've merged the two things together, haven't you? Yeah. I think we really need to do that with the main course.
Yeah. The only problem with this, and I want to point this out, is that the that menu on the left doesn't scroll separately from the contents on the right, and it gets unwieldy, and that's really annoying.
Yeah. Yes, I see that, and I feel your pain. There are various things with the edX. Some things have improved with edX.
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
But there do seem to be some kind of like I feel like quite basic UI issues that don't seem to be. I don't know if they're on their radar or well. Anyway. So this is the submission place here for this. I'm going to go and have a look at it in Studio and just double check what grader it's pointing at and so on. Here we go. Yes. So this here, that's not the grader bit, because we're just getting ready to release the homework 4 later this week. So okay, so this is pointing at that queue, which I think is probably all right, although we could certainly be checking the grader there. And then, so let's choose some files, and I'm going to go to, what do I look for now? We'll look for the, so this is the, I don't like how this homework is named, because I don't believe there is a BDTD cycle, but that's another story. There's the reference solution, which we can run there. Now, I guess you don't have any of the solutions from your students that you're.
I can download them.
Yeah.
And, get access to them. As I said, this was rather late last night, and I haven't even gotten a chance to download their files and try it out. But we had sort of several students working on this, and so I mean and they're kind of the sharpest students in the class, so I was surprised.
Sure. Yeah. Oh well, I mean, the graders, whatever. I mean, there's often it's not anything that the students are doing. It's just this, the complexities of the graders. We'll run that.
I wouldn't even have brought it up, except that it's saying that it's a cucumber error, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, all these things often make sense to me once I see the error, which is I'm in the process of trying to replicate it. I'll also check what's happening with the grader. I noticed also that Samuel Rabelski and Brandon have joined us. We're just looking at a homework 4 issue here. Samuel, do you have anything to add to the agenda? Oh, we've lost Samuel. And Brandon, I don't believe we've met before. Welcome, Brandon.
Hello.
Hello there. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad.
I'm just I'm standing in for I know Ilson can't make it, and Tim's usually here, but he's out of town, so I'm standing in for this meeting, trying to see what problems we have.
Oh, no problem at all, and you are most welcome,
All right.
Brandon. Good to see you. Yeah, are there any issues you wanted to raise related to Professor Ilson's class, or it's all going okay at the moment, as far as you know?
It's going pretty well. We were just continuing through, just finished up homework 3 and going on to 4. We wanted to see, what kind of stuff has to be done
Oh
with
yeah,
the AutoGraders and etc.
sure thing. Okay, good show. Wonderful.
Oh,
Well,
I'm back
welcome.
now, and I don't have any agenda items. I just wanted to listen in.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, we'll carry on focusing. Excellent. We'll carry on focusing on Rose's homework 4 submission issues here. So I'm just pulling myself up to, if I can remember which is the right grader to talk to for this. Well, actually, no, we submitted that over. Where did we submit that? Over here. Yeah. Now, if I remember correctly, I mean, HW4 it is like it's a very slow running. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, finally.
So yeah, so it's working. Like the grader is at least. So this is the legacy grader.
Right.
For I know for the UNCC class, you're using the new graders, well, there's separate issues with them that we might come onto in a minute. But okay, so at least my reference solution passes here. So it's probably difficult to give you more detailed help here, Rose, without access to either the error message the precise error message that the student or students are receiving, and or their code. If you could give me a copy of their code, I could be comparing. I could be playing with that and comparing the.
Should I just email it to you?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, whatever is most convenient. But by the way, you should also have access to this reference solution, I believe, although you may not realize that you do. Let me see if I can give you a point of direct.
I believe. Yeah. Okay. I believe this is the legacy reference solution, right?
Mm-hmm. And you're
I
legacy
believe
grader.
I have it.
Yeah. Oh, you I mean, right. And you've submitted it.
I mean, I have my own solutions too.
And they're working.
In the past, they worked. In the past, they worked. I haven't.
Right.
I haven't even tried it this morning.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, basically, in case you're having trouble finding it, then in fact, that's the precise location.
Okay. Right.
For you there. I'll just pop that in the direct Slack to you just in case. Karma. Alina. There we go. Okay, so I've put that, and I'll put that in the chat here as well. That's I mean, I was mailing on the list questions about the have the reference solution. The new CI components for the new versions don't have reference solutions in with them. But basically, I think the only change, at least in homework 3, seemed to be that it needed to be a zip file instead of a tar.gz file. But the same solution appeared to work.
Okay. Now
yeah.
you said that was homework 3.
That was homework 3. Now homework 4, and I think that's probably the thing that Brandon might be interested with, and I can maybe share then with you guys. We've got the this is from me. This is the homework 4 in the MOOC, which is the new grader. So I've just updated the MOOC instance. Did I still have the window open? No, I have to open it again. It's one of the things with edX is it seems to take so long to actually get to anything. Like, so if I want to navigate to the thing, I mean, I click Studio, and this page is, and then I have to click. Right, this is the live instance of the class. Now, I guess what I need to do actually in order to test. Yeah, so that was what I was looking at. I was fixing that this morning. Yeah, so homework 4 revised. Yes. Okay. Yes. No. So I did. Yeah, I've got that. Oh right. We've got this fatal error with your submission. It's timing out. This is maybe what. Let's see. Now this one, I think if we just submit the tar.gz, I'm fairly sure that was what gave me this before. But so in principle, the fix. What I want to do here is let's get another window and go into because you'll see it. And then what have we got here? We've got the homework, right? That's the old solutions. So in here, BD, TDD cycle. It's an offensive influence. It's the acceptance test unit test cycle. It's not BD TDD because RSpec is also BDD. Sorry. Okay, and let's go into the solutions there, like so. So if we do tar X, and it's VF, Z in there as well. Homework 4, like that. What we could also just do here is have a quick look at the internals of this solution. So we've got our controller here. See, and I wonder if this will suffer somewhere from, because we've got update attributes things here that are in the old style.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that won't break the new grader in terms of the solution. But so anyway, if we go here and we say now, well, I've unzipped it in not the ideal place. Let's move homework 4 thing down back one, like that, ls, and then I kind of want to, let's go to the CD there, ls, can I just do zip lib? No. Zip lib. I found actually it's the one from, if I do it from the command, not from the command, if I do it from come to Papa, GitHub, sourcebook, and homework, and UDT cycle, and solutions, and lib, and if I compress it from there we get a zip file. Okay, so this one, okay, so that was it there. Let's go now get a lib.zip and check that one. Now, where have you got to, Samuel? Which homework are you close to with your students?
I think my students just finished. What did they just finish? The Oracle of Bacon one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know which grader they were using. I think they were using the old grader, and I think things worked okay. They basically give up when the grader doesn't work and just tell me to look at the code, and I do that. So
sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, and if they're, I mean, at least the way I structure the course, Oracle of Bacon comes after all this, so they've.
Yeah, Sam, just so that you kind of see this in context, they turned in homework 4 a couple of weeks ago, and last night we had a discussion because I noticed some of them had zeros on the assignment, and I was kind of shocked. And I said, "What's going on?" And they said, "Oh, well, we forgot to tell you, but we're having a problem." But it's like, yeah, hello. And I mean, they've already handed in Oracle of Bacon. They are well underway with the legacy. So this is kind of backtracking. Typical.
Yeah, fair enough. And I've got, I mean, this is the TAs for the MOOC telling me the same thing here. I mean, we haven't released this assignment for the MOOC, so we are just triaging this. I assume that for these TAs that they have actually done the homework with the new version of Rails. But yeah, this is anyway. So I think at the moment this is you know, we plan to release it on Thursday, and yeah, at the moment, as far as I can tell, the new grader is not working for us. So that's going to have to be further investigated. But Rose, I mean, if you send me any of your students' solutions, I can investigate the particular error, which sounds like a different error that they encountered.
Right.
I will ping the grader specialist. Yeah, I mean, basically, what I'm going to have to do here is reach out to Aaron. I mean, yeah, there we go. Which is probably not particularly interesting for me for you. I guess I don't know if there's anything else exciting that we can do together apart from you seeing me write that email to Aaron.
So exciting.
Indeed. I mean, if you had that student homework to hand, Rose, we could briefly look at that, but I guess it might take you a little while to dig that out.
Well, I downloaded it and I have it. I didn't put it in my virtual machine yet. I can do that, but it'll take a few minutes.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you want to take that much time.
Well, I think probably I've got another meeting coming up. It's probably easier if you send it to me. And it's as I say, it sounds like it's now a couple of weeks on. It's not like this is a
no. It's not a pressing issue by any means. Yeah.
It's not like a complete blocker. Although, I mean, I'll be interested to look at it. I guess the thing that's concerning me now is this issue. I mean, I guess what we can quickly do is, I think I have got access here to let's see. This is the new grader, the configuration for which I am less familiar with, and so here I think we don't have any screen. And now, what's the alternative to screen that people use? It's called T. Is it? It's not Tmux, is it? Or maybe it is Tmux. But this is the thing. Like the way that they've set the graders up is using a different arrangement that was done in the past. So they've used a different screen share thing, or is everybody familiar with Unix screen, right?
Not particularly.
So screen, it basically allows you to have kind of like multiple windows in as it were. And so in the other graders, I mean, if I go into the grader that let's have a look. Which one would it be? Yeah, Spring. So this would be the grader for where your where your students' work is getting graded, Rose. And so in this one, if I do screen -R, that reattaches me to a screen console, and I can see here, the error, as it were. I can see the kind of error log, and I can kind of potentially you can have multiple windows, and you can sort of switch between these and so on. And so I can see, there was. Yeah, I mean, what I think what's happening here is that this looks like, or at least on somebody's system, possibly this is on Richard Ilson's system, I don't know, but on somebody's system, the legacy grader is being. See, when I look at this is the format for the new grader. So it looks to me here like, at least on somebody's Spock, they're trying to submit the new grader format to this old grader. Now, in principle, even without knowing whether it's screen or Tmux, which I think I don't know how to get to, we can in here look at. We've got RAG production, which we should be able to see, and there should also be. We can have a look at the logs, and there's lots of logs. And so it's ls -lat head. We can. I don't know if I can. We can see. Yeah, so this is the most recent. Is that today's date, isn't it? Tail -100 LF. There we go, like that. And so these are this is the log for the grade. Look, somebody had something coming. There we go. You can see that. So it looks like right, but these are probably coming in. These are probably homework 3s coming in on the production grader, which are working. Yeah, BD cucumbers. Yeah. But so, I mean, in principle, if we do this one again with the lib.zip, we would see that come in on this grader. We'll see. Basically, I mean, that's homework 3 that's being included in 24. It does take, for it to go through from edX and then to get through onto the separate Amazon instance. Here we go. That's the grader assignment coming in. Started subprocess to run student code. And then my hope would be that we might get a bit more information on that exception coming out there. I'm not seeing it at the moment. Let's reload that page. Yeah. So I mean, I think that the summary there is that we don't have a working production grader for homework 4 at the moment for the new setup, and I don't know why. So I'm going to have to investigate that. And this is not giving me any additional info or helpful information there. So more investigation required. I guess I will probably need to draw under a line under it there, unless anybody's got any other questions. I will naturally be, as I investigate this issue, reporting on the BetaSaaSers emailing list, which I think everybody follows. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there we go. Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
And
thank you, Sam.
You're welcome. And of course, any other questions or thoughts, please don't feel inhibited in any way. There's always the of course, there's always the Slack. We've got the Slack channel. What's the Slack channel? The Slack channel is you've got the BetaSaaSers Slack channel. There's the BetaSaaSers mailing list. Yeah. Otherwise, have fun. Greetings from rainy and cold Britain here.
Hi. Thank you.
I'll see you all next week. All right. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.